Our country wasn't built to be shut down.
With the U.S. economy grinding nearly to a halt, President Trump appearing to send mixed signals, suggesting the response to the crisis may be overblown and warning the lasting financial impacts could be severe.
America will again and soon be open for business, very soon, a lot sooner than 3 or 4 months that somebody was suggesting.
While also acknowledging the coronavirus situation will get worse.
Certainly this is going to be bad, and we're trying to make it so that it's much, much less bad.
The president downplaying what experts have said is the continued need to restrict social movement in order to slow the spread of the virus and the increase in the number of cases and deaths in the U.S.
If it were up to the doctors, they may say, let's keep it shut down. Let's shut down the entire world.
Overnight backlash after the lieutenant governor of Texas suggested some seniors are willing to die to get the economy moving again.
Those of us who are 70 plus, we'll take care of ourselves, but don't sacrifice the country.
In the nation's current epicenter of New York, which has seen a surge in new cases, social distancing is still the order.
This is the group that needs to absolutely social distance and self-isolate at this time.
Dr. Deborah Birx, a member of the White House Coronavirus Task Force, also acknowledging her own recent decision to stay home when she was feeling sick.
Saturday, I had a little low-grade fever. I got a test late Saturday night, and I'm negative. I stayed home another day just
As the White House is focused on flattening the coronavirus curve on Capitol Hill, an intense back and forth over relief funding.
They ought to be embarrassed. This is not a juicy political opportunity. This is a national emergency.
We Democrats are trying to get things done, not making partisan speech after partisan speech.
Meanwhile, with healthcare providers facing critical supply shortages, the Justice Department says it will now prosecute those who hoard essential protective products in an effort to price gouge. One other development this morning, an Arizona man has died after he took chloroquine phosphate because he believed that it would protect him from the coronavirus. You may recall the president has been talking about chloroquine in a tablet form, which is a malaria drug, which he believes could in fact help people who are struggling with the coronavirus. We talked to this man's wife, who is now also in the ICU, about how and why he took this particular chloroquine phosphate.
Did you see the president's press conference? Where did you hear about?
Yeah, we saw his press conference. It was on a lot, actually.
And then what? Did you seek out chloroquine?
I had it in the house because I used to have koi fish.
So this particular form of it that he took was used to kill parasites in fish, apparently. As you know, the FDA is looking at whether chloroquine could be used. It's a malaria drug, could be used to help people with coronavirus, but not in a raw form, certainly not in the form that you would use to kill fish parasites.